What is up, my dogs? Today I'm going to give you the realest YouTube advice you've ever heard. So about a year ago, I started a brand new channel called Hallow. I grew it to 100,000 subscribers in 29 videos. I did not use my voice in the videos. I did not talk about me. It was completely strictly about the game and using thumbnails and titles I thought were strategical and videos that I thought were very high in demand. Now that is important. We'll get to that in a second. Now, Ludwig made a video about a year ago titled, I made a secret YouTube channel to prove it's not luck, where he got one video, a few hundred or a few thousand views, and that was it. And I thought this rubbed me the wrong way. Everyone was like, this is insanely helpful for content creators just starting out. But I thought that was very, very obvious. Like, you can just create a new channel and then tell your friends and family about it. Then you'll have a little bit of core viewership and then you can get rolled into the algorithm. So what does this video actually prove? If you make a good video, you'll get recommended. The real thing that you need to realize about YouTube is that you need to keep going. YouTube is not a sprint, it's a marathon. You don't just make it. In fact, if you had one 50 million view video, what then? You literally wouldn't know what to do next. You'd probably overthink, you'd never upload, and then when you do, you wouldn't be ready. You wouldn't be able to make another video that got 50 million views, and you would fall off to irrelevancy. Now, this is the thing people get muddled up. They're like, oh my God, what does Mr. Beast know that I don't? How can I hack my way to YouTube success? Mr. Beast is a stuntman. He's gonna do things so crazy that you can't not watch because that's his dream. He just wants to be the biggest YouTuber in the world, so he's gonna make things you can't not watch because it's so crazy and such an outrageous stunt. And that's his whole shtick. Even on the Mr. Beast gaming channel, he did that same thing. He's gonna make videos that are so crazy, so well edited, so amazing that you have to watch. And now he's leading down the road of, oh, now I need the whole family to watch. So how can I make this as widely appealing, as safe to watch, and as entertaining as possible? Now, there are a lot of YouTubers that try and kind of replicate this in their own way, like Brent Rivera, the scum of the earth.
This is a regular Barbie dream house, and this is a real-life Barbie dream house.
There is just no soul to these videos. Here's another example.
In the next 100 hours, starting with Disneyland Paris.
The thing is, if you make videos like this, do you want to keep making videos like this? Because once you make it on YouTube, you have to keep making these videos. So if you replicate Mr. Beast, let's say you want to be just like him, you want to get views, then you have to keep making them. You have to get up yourself, the next stunt. And then the thing is, you have to deal with the supply and demand of viewership, because this is the thing. When I made this channel, right, the reason I knew it was going to be successful is because I knew that this content wasn't being made in my genre, in my niche. Clash of Clans and Clash Royale just did not have this type of content. It exists on YouTube. This doesn't make me a YouTube genius. It's just simple. I know how to market videos and I know which genre is not having this type of content. It's just, it's like a gap in the market. And so when I see shit like this, I'm just so annoyed. I spent 7 straight days studying Mr. Beast. I studied countless videos, interviews, and tweets, took 44 pages of notes. And afterwards, I realized he applies the exact same formula to every one of his videos. Like, it's not that deep, bro. Stop making these threads. It is not that crazy. Even on my main channel, KFC Clash, I have videos with 10 million views, right? I have videos with a lot less. And the thing is, I am not making videos consistently on that channel anymore because I'm like, I know I can't keep it up. It is not the easiest type of content for me to keep up, to be consistent. And that's why I started the channel you're watching on right now, because I know I can keep making videos because I can keep having fun. And that's what it's all about. You need to keep having fun. You are going to stop uploading if you're not having fun. So there is no point in starting a YouTube channel if you're not having fun. If you are starting a YouTube channel with conquest to the top and you make it to the top, like for example, Dream made it to the top. Dream is a massive Minecraft YouTuber. He started this Manhunt series and then he just kept doing them and doing them and doing them. And not only was it not sustainable because of the fact that he kept upping the stakes and eventually it's going to get crazy and it's going to be hard for him to keep doing, but also the fact that people's interests change. So you can't always just keep doing the same thing over and over because you need to adapt, you need to evolve. And so going back to Ludwig's video, the weird thing about this is like, okay, let's say you did get a bit of viewership from this, even if you could have just like told your family, blah, 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 made a video and then had some bit of viewership. Then what? Are you going to keep making these type of videos? I'm not sure anyone out there really wants to make these types of videos over and over and over again to little success. It doesn't sound that much fun. And that's why he didn't do it again, because he definitely doesn't want to. And it doesn't make sense for him. This was just for the ploy for the video. But that's my point. You need to make things that you enjoy making and you have a lot of fun making, and you need to get better at it. There's a lot of YouTubers out there who will just keep making some slop day after day and they'll never get better. You want to get better, but there's 2 routes you can take. There's the, I'm going to see what's working and copy that and Just fucking milk the fuck out of that until it works. And then once you get something that works, you'll be like, hey, I don't like that. Or there's the other route you can take, which is I'm going to try and do something I'm actually good at. And I'm going to hone my craft, get better at it, enjoy it. And that way, when you do get viewership, you finally got viewership doing something that's actually sustainable, something that you actually enjoy. And therefore, that is being a YouTuber, in my opinion. And a lot of people want to take the other road, not realizing that once they do get the big viewership, then what? Then what? You upload a few videos, you get a bit more views, and then you burn out and you fade out into irrelevancy. This is definitely a good example with Dream. He hasn't gone irrelevant by any stretch of the imagination, but he had such a surge in viewers, and it's hard to recover from that. He blew up so fast, and what comes up has to go down. What I've realized is quite beautiful, and it's beautiful for you guys to hear this as well, because what you want is not the quick blow up. You want the exact opposite of what everyone else is chasing in 2023. You want the slow roll. You want the chance to build up a real following that really love what you're doing slowly, 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 so that you have some foundation, some structure there. And that way, when you do blow up, you get one video that blows up, you can just kind of add those people to your fan base and you can keep growing and growing. You don't just get that one video and then you freak out, you don't know what to do, and then you have to figure out what you upload. You get the slow growth, and that way, that's what becoming a real YouTuber is 2023 is. Unless you are becoming the next Mr. Beast, where you're going to be doing crazy stunts and you're just going to keep upping. You want to build a real fan base from the ground up. Not only that, is the reason you want to go slowly and build a slow fan base and blah, 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 is because you get better at making videos. And so when you do get those surges, you do get those viral hits, you're more prepared because you have them time and time after again. I can't tell you how many times I've had a viral video. I'm like, this is it. This is my big moment. This is my moment of stardom. And then you don't know how to handle it, and you just tank in your next few videos. You don't know what you're doing, and you make some shitters that you weren't ready. I wasn't ready at that moment, and you guys weren't either. So what I did was I kept making videos. I kept getting better and better and better. But the moment when you get your big blow up and you stop making videos, you start strategically thinking and taking a lot of time, that will be your biggest I'm just stuttering at this point, biggest downfall in 2023. So just start your YouTube channel, build it up slowly over time, but more importantly, have fun. And that way you can learn from your mistakes, you can learn from your failures, and you can learn from your wins. And then eventually, if you keep trying and you actually, I don't want to misinterpret it because I don't want to just be like blindly try. You want to try and get better, and you want to see what's working, and you want to try and spin it onto your own style. You don't want to just blindly do shit. You want to try and get better. You want to see what is working. You want to get it good at packaging your videos, and that you can learn on YouTube. People like Mr. Beast are great for that. Simple, intriguing thumbnails, but don't just rip off his whole thing. He has his lane, you have yours. You have unique talents, and he has his, okay? So don't be like that. Do your own thing, grow your own audience, and this is all you need to know about YouTube. Do not obsess over just how someone blew up and replicating it. Learn from the things I've said. But remember, the biggest tip of all is my penis. It's time to get back to drinking, baby. Subscribe. Free advice, dogs. Give it.